your boy, Hunnid Problems in the building. And just like always, I always keep it 20 plus 80 with y'all. I always keep it 100. You get me? And yo, you guys already know, before we start the video, hit that button that says subscribe. Hit that bell as well. And yo, just so I know you're rocking with me, put that 100 emoji in the comment section. Oh wait, shouldn't take that long. Anyways, let's get right back into the video here about if rappers should use like rap lyrics in the courtroom. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Do y'all remember that Key and Peele sketch where they kind of joked about rappers snitching on themselves in their music? Or poking fun about lyrics that are like, I killed this person, here's how it happened, when it happened?
I got a vivid imagination.
Well, as it turns out, there is a bill in New York that a lot of people are trying to get passed regarding this. And in fact, most recently, JayZ and a slew of other rappers and artists signed a letter in support of a New York law that would prevent rap lyrics from being used as evidence in court. The bill in question is called Rap Music on Trial, and it was introduced in November by State Senators Brad Hoylman.
Yo, before we get into any of this, guys, why do you think rappers do that? Like, yo, why do rappers go on track and say, yo, I killed this and that on December 9th, he was wearing red, and you know, like all that nonsense, like, and be very descriptive in their lyrics? Like, why? I think they want to go to jail. You know what I mean? I caught a double homie, put the body under the house. 6 feet under, so you know what I'm about. Like, what? Like, come on, man. And then they go and they find a body exactly where you said it in the lyrics. That's crazy. Like, I really don't know why rappers even do that. You know, to show their audience, you know, what they're really about. Yo, I think you guys should talk about past cases. You know what I mean? Like, things that you beat. Then you can confess, because they can't get you on that. Aha, you know, I think smart. But let's continue with the video.
And Jamal Bailey, with the bill aiming to, quote, enhance the free speech protections of New Yorkers by banning the use of art created by a defendant as evidence against them in a courtroom. And adding, the legislation will protect all artists and content creators, including rappers, from having their lyrics wielded against them by prosecutors. Because as things currently stand, works like rap lyrics can be used as evidence against a defendant, but if this law were passed, in order to submit these pieces as evidence, prosecutors would need, quote, clear and convincing proof that there is a literal, factual nexus between creative expression and the facts of the case. And there
That's a very sticky line. So, you know, you can rap about the case, but you know, don't make everything factual. So maybe that's what rappers do. So I guess that's why, you know, as a big rapper, you have to cap. You know, you have to lie in your lyrics to still not get abducted, especially in New York. If this is the law there, that's madness. You know, if you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Shout out to Young JayZ on that one, but that's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah.
There are actually plenty of examples of lyrics being used as evidence, with the senators noting that back in 2019, Tekashi 6ix9ine's lyrics were introduced in court to compel him to become a government witness to avoid harsher sentencing. Rolling Stone also noting that the late Draco the Ruler was subjected to something similar as well. Right before he was acquitted in a 2016 murder case, prosecutors attempted to use his lyrics against him to try to make jurors think that he brought a group of armed people to target the victim. Lawyers also read the lyrics to Kanye West Flashing Lights in a case where he was accused of assaulting a photographer. But as Senator Hoylman argued,
oh my gosh. Yo, I don't know, guys. I don't know what you guys, I find this hilarious. Like, I just find the prosecutors using lyrics against someone to factual things that they actually done. That's hilarious. But again, they're right. It is going against freedom of speech. Like, I should be able to say what I want without have to thinking that I'm gonna get in trouble for this and that. Like, you know, it's just a made-up story in my head that I just like rapping about. You know, it's for entertainment purposes. Right? Doesn't mean I did that. If I said I shot someone, doesn't mean I shot someone. Come on. I'm not no criminal. Oh man. And next you know, you hear them on the 5 o'clock news. I don't know. It's crazy out here.
argues nobody thinks Johnny Cash shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, or that David Byrne is a psycho killer, but routinely rappers have their lyrics used against them in criminal trials, with Senator Bailey adding that the use of rap and hip-hop lyrics in particular is emblematic of the systemic racism that permeates our criminal justice system.
Ooh, that is racist. If they're not using it against the white boys and thinking that there's serial killers and this and that, and they know that, you know, most rappers are are of the African descent type of people, you know, the Black Americans, right, or Black Canadians, because, you know, I'm in Canada, we have Black Canadians who are rapping, but that's crazy, you know, systemic racism. That's a for real, that's a legit case there. Good lawyer.
Which brings us back to the letter, which was signed by JayZ, Meek Mill, Big Sean, Fat Joe, Kelly Rowland, Robin Thicke, and more. It was written by JayZ's lawyer, Alex Spiro, and University of Richmond professor Eric Nielsen, and states, rather than acknowledge rap music as a form of artistic expression, police and prosecutors argued that the lyrics should be interpreted literally. In the words of one prosecutor, as autobiographical journals. Even though the genre is rooted in a long tradition of storytelling that privileges figurative language, is steeped in hyperbole, and employs all of the same poetic devices we find in more traditional works of poetry. With it adding that these lyrics allow prosecutors to obtain convictions even when other evidence is lacking, and arguing the practice specifically harms young Black and Latino men who are the overwhelming majority of artists in these cases. The writer is saying they've identified hundreds of cases where rap lyrics were exploited, and noting that it has a potential to be highly prejudicial. Also citing a study where two groups were given identical violent lyrics. One group is told it was a country song, others told it was rap, and they found the people who believe the lyrics came from a rap song were significantly more likely to view them as threatening and in need of regulation than those who believe that they were country lyrics. And with the letter closing, as these and other studies suggest, weaponizing rap music against its creators is racially and culturally discriminatory. It is also an affront to the First Amendment protections that everyone in this country should be entitled to. But, as always, thank you for watching, subscribing.
So yeah, that is really the truth there, right? Using rap lyrics as evidence, it's basically systematically racism. So I agree, they shouldn't be using it. People should be allowed freedom of speech. Rappers should be saying, you know, how they feel, just for entertainment purposes. Just entertain the masses, right? White people do it all the time, right? Why can't Black and Latino men do it, right? Without going to court and using it against us. Like, that's really crazy. That's really messed up in the system. So shout out to JayZ, his lawyer, and everyone who else is supporting. You guys are doing a great cause. I hope you guys get that done, right? Because at the end of the day, it is racism. But hey, if you made it this far, just like up the video. And I'm out. Peace.